Salina Cruz to Tubit. Second shot clock. Will there be a shot?
Yan ang sinasabi ni Willie Miller, ang kanyang adjustment dito. Siyempre sanay siya sa triangle and a little isolation for him from time to time. All of a sudden, you have to go to new place with new players that you are not familiar with. So hindi mo alam kung kailan ka bibigyan ng pick and roll, kailan mo bibigyan ng pasa. Yun ang naging problema ni Willie.
Iba yung kalaban mo sila, iba yung kakampi mo na sila ngayon eh.
Siyempre.
3:23 to go. Will we be tied? Not quite.
And another foul called against Cliff Brown. That's going to be number 3 on him.
There's a foul on the 3, Cliff Brown penalty.
Penalty pa yun. Loose ball foul yun. So,
can't say enough about his energy, his desire to mix it up inside. It's just that his shooting at seems to have deserted him for the time being.
You know, when you look at him, he first came in, you watch him again. His game is not an outside game. It's not. That's why even though he's undersized, he's playing. They wanted him for like a power forward. But he's really undersized because he really doesn't have an outside shot. Not on that consistent basis that you can say he's a scorer from the outside. His scoring comes from back to the basket, at the post, and offensive rebounds and follow-up. That's all. Not a three-point shooter either. Yeah.
41-38. And Brown has been sat down by Derby Ace, that is. And the shot clock full, 13 seconds, and a foul off the leg of Miller.
It's a good foul because Derby Ace is already in the penalty. And Ginebra certainly is going to take advantage of that.
And the other adjustment, the other guards and the small forward of Barangay Ginebra has to make is when Miller has the ball, actually.
Kasi Miller is also a guy that really likes a lot of isolation.
Yes. And may yoyo konti ng bola yan bago ko marangkada eh.
Yeah, you make some moves, you make some cuts, you make some screens, he'll get you the ball. It's not naman hindi marunong pumasa si Willie.
Yes.
Marunong pumasa si Willie. Pero yung sa kanya, he tries to create situations. So you have to have movement bago niya bibigyan ka ng bola.
Miller goes 2 for 2. Increases the lead of Barangay Ginebra to 5. Roger. Rivas. James Yap really being watched by his former UE teammate, Ronald Tubit. Yap sees daylight.
Coming up with a limp because he might have been kneed there on the thigh when he drove in against Rudy Hatfield.
Oh, lalo make-up to make-up.
Ito, mukhang parang may tama yan. Konti. But he made the shot. Now let's see how he does on his free throw. This is another area where he has struggled in this conference. This guy, before, you would almost say parang kay Ato Agustin. This is the guy I would trust with my life to make the free throws for me.
Just under 70% in the current
but
conference.
He really is about 88 to 90. Si Ato, ganyan yan. Ato, marami ka pang utang sa akin. Baka nakakalimutan mo. Bibiroan lang kami niya mo.
Open shot, Salina Cruz. Somebody was erased from your TV screen. It's Mayor Hoffer.
Well, that cliche, long shots mean long rebounds. You don't have people there in that free throw line and above to pick up that loose ball.
Caneleta keeping Miller busy. Meg dancing, waltzing, banks it against the glass, too strong. No real shot. James, hang time, clipped on the arm.
Well, Celino wasn't going to give him a layup. And Celino was surely going to foul him to make sure he doesn't make any shot. This game has been played in kanya-kanyang spurts.
Yes.
Kala ko lalayo na yung Ginebra, babalikan na naman ng Derby Ace. Tapos lalaman Derby Ace, eto na naman yung ano ng lulusot ng Ginebra.
Meron yatang wrench itong si Ryan Gregorio at saka si Jong eh. Meron lumuluwag ng konti si Kipan. Replies naman yung isa. Dikit ng konti. Samantala, here's game shot.
Well, they are the established teams now. Ginebra, Tokentex, Alaska, San Miguel. more or less they already established their game, and they don't change their game. You know, the players have to go to the kind of game that the coaches have been teaching and embedding all the other players.
Yes.
So ang scouting sa kanila is not really that hard, but they are able to deliver. They're efficient.
John Wooden's approach to the game, they adjust to us.
Yeah, there's no problem with them. Mga adjustments are very minimal. Maybe on defense they would adjust.
Battle in the air, and the numbers can't get to it. It'll go to Derby Ace and a chance to snap this deadlock.
Well, if you notice, Ginebra went a little bit smaller now with Eric Menk out and no Yancy De Ocampo, no Rico Villanueva. They went a little bit smaller, but they have a terrific running team there in the 1-2-3 position.
Might be a decathlon team event if there ever was one, and this offense is humming now.
I like this guy. He's made life making those kind of shots.
Yes.
And because of his steadiness, still one of the premium players and very underrated point guards of the PBA.
But will always have a job.
Yeah, because madami. Marunong pumasa, marunong dumipensa, marunong rumibaw.
May diskarte pa.
Yep.
Miller says, let's reset. 1 and 10 to go. Tubin. Hatfield ended up juggling the basketball. Basta Twisteroo won't do.
You see, Roger didn't make the right decision. There was really nobody to pass to on the wings. The guy was covered. Ginebra does come back quick on consistent defense. He just didn't make a shot, but Hatfield now picks up his second personal foul. Under a minute to go. Back and forth.
Baseline game ng tennis ito. In the meantime, the first by Roger Yap is not a problem. Roger's been averaging 7 points, 75% from the free throw line in the conference. Two for two by Roger. Hold it. Says the official underneath the basket. Yep, guilty of a foul. Penalty situation in effect against both clubs. And as Michael Jordan says, no problem as long as it's Hanes. It's the official underwear of the PBA. Napaka-modulated ba ng boses na din, eh?
Yeah, man.
No problem as long as it's Hanes. 47-43.
Oh, that's when you know time flies. He was the biggest thing in basketball. Now there ain't nobody better than LeBron. I mean, yeah, no one bigger. Not exactly nothing better, but no one bigger.
Yep. Well said. In the meantime, 10-second differential between game and shot clock here.
Ginebra has no fouls to give. 3-point attempt. Something Roger. Oh, and an easy follow-up there from Meyer Hoffer, but he knocked it.
May have been thinking of the people underneath.
Probably didn't want to step over anybody.
Or fall badly as well.
Alam mo, nangyari na sa kanya sa collegiate career niya, medyo nasaktan ng masama yan.
Tumapilok ng masama, no?
Yeah. Took him out for quite a while. Sometimes that phobia is still there. See if his free throws improve. No? This one area that he had to struggle. He struggled. He can make shots. But there is very short.
86.7%, 13 of 15 prior to tonight.
That was pretty good. Prior to that shot.
Nag-make-up example. Wala pa rin.
And you would say a useless foul given up by Ribis because they're in the penalty that will send import Ambrose to the free throw line. So 2 mock free throws and you give 2 free throws on the other end. To a better free throw shooter.
Ambrose in the 2 games he has played, 78 points.